Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I've done a tarot reading, especially not a pick a card. Today's video is going to be a pick a card reading, and I hope you guys enjoy. I decided that I'm going to do a pick a card about the advice you need to reset and sort of recalibrate your life going into the new year. Because we're in November, the end of the year is rapidly approaching, and this will just tell you how to set yourself straight for 2026. What I'm also going to be doing is I'm going to be rolling my astro dice at the beginning of each pile so that if I do get your zodiac sign, that's additional confirmation that the pile is for you. And I would also like to offer everyone that on my Instagram, Bewitched by Lena, same username as the one here, that I do sell tarot readings, personal tarot readings, and you can get a tarot reading just like this that's just for you that I will upload to YouTube privately so only you can view it. So if you would like a personal reading, you can go to my Instagram and check my prices, my different reading types, and DM me. Let's just get started with pile number one. Hello, pile number one. Before I spread out your cards, I'm going to roll my zodiac dice 3 times to get 3 different zodiac signs. Your sign doesn't have to come up here, sun, moon, or rising, but if it does, it's just extra confirmation for you that this is your pile. If not, don't worry. But let's start. Libra, Aries, and Leo. So Libra, Aries, Leo. If you are a Libra, Aries, or Leo, sun, moon, or rising, this could be your pile. I'm really immediately feeling like this pile is going to be about doing what you love. Now, these pink tarot cards, I love them. I just got them for my birthday. But the imagery is kind of suggestive. It's nothing like actually explicit. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like this one, nothing truly explicit's happening, but you can tell the meaning. But these are so perfectly my aesthetic that I really wanted to use them. I don't think YouTube's going to be offended by this because I don't think it can tell. It's not actually showing any like real body parts, but okay. For the sake of ease, I'm gonna put these the way that I see it. So 3 of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles looks like getting an opportunity through other people or through collaboration with other people. And 9 of Cups here with 8 of Pentacles reversed. To me, this seems like a work smarter, not harder thing. I'm not sure if that exact phrase is what's gonna apply. I'm gonna pull more cards, but it just kind of seems like doing more doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get more results. 6 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. So this seems like moving on from something that was challenging and that was a struggle into something stable, potentially a relationship. But I'm really feeling like this is more about work and career than it is about relationships, because even though this is typically a more relational card, I'm really not getting it as that here. I'm getting this as like setting roots in a job or setting roots in a workplace. I feel like whatever you guys do or whatever you are wanting to do is creative. You may not have a traditional workplace, but with agreement and this pen here and the 4 of Wands, you guys might be signing a contract. If you get a chance to sign a contract and do what you love, maybe the saying you never work a day in your life when you're doing what you love, that might apply here. If you have like a grueling job currently, or if you have a day job, whereas your real passion is like art, you might be getting an opportunity to leave that job. And I think that if you do get this actual opportunity to like sign a contract for some type of creative work, I think you should do that. Or even if it's not a literal contract, if you just get an opportunity to do your creative stuff, you should follow that. Because you're going to get an opportunity through your work connections or your creative connections. Let me get a couple more cards. But I am seeing it being like a literal contract for at least some of you. Ace of Swords, the High Priestess. To me, all of these that just came out, the Emperor, the Hermit, High Priestess, Ace of Swords, the Fool, you know that you are not meant to follow the path that has been set out for you. And the Emperor too reminds me of like a very patriarchal path. You might have or have had somebody in your life in your past, or even now if you do work like a crappy job, who kind of seems to think it's his way or the highway, and that his plan for your life and his understanding of reality is the only way. it might be one of those guys who's like, you can't go to school for singing. Do you know how hard it is to succeed? And he's always in your damn ear saying that shit. That's what this Emperor is giving me. But you are wise. And it's time to come out of the Hermit where you're thinking and ideating on stuff, or maybe working in isolation or working alone. And through working with others, you're going to get new opportunities. If you get those new opportunities, I want you to take them, Queen of Swords, and I want you to block this person. Like, if you have to literally block them, like on the phone or something, then you could do that. Like, that wasn't what I meant, but maybe you actually do have to do that. But I want you to tune this person out because things are changing with the Death card. And what they say is going to have no bearing on your future. Don't let them hold you back. Don't let them scare you. Don't let them say, oh, you can't do that. Because this year is going to be a big year for you if you don't listen to what a hating ass man has to say. I want you to put him on mute and I want you to silence him because we're not bringing him into 2026. That's pretty much what I have for you, pile one, but I want to just see if there's like a last message. With the Two of Swords and the Nine of Wands, you may not be able to see this coming. You may not be able to see this kind of success in your future. But I think that you have to believe in it in order to make this happen. It's understandable that you feel beat down or whatever, but it's important that you don't give up and that you just keep doing what you're doing and also connect with others when possible. I think for the advice aspect, that's the biggest advice is lean into your creative network or your like career network, and also don't listen to this Emperor guy. Like, even if he's just figurative, even if it's just a voice in your head that says, like, oh, the logical thing to do would be to never try anything at all. Like, dude, who cares? You have to follow your vision, your authenticity, your passion, because it's leading you in a good direction this year. I hope that resonated for you. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. We're going to start by rolling the zodiac dice 3 times to get some signs. This can apply to sun, moon, or rising. Your sign doesn't have to come out for this to be your pile, but it'll just be an additional confirmation that it's for you if your sign comes out. Aries, Libra. Dude, I'm disturbed because the first pile also was Aries and Libra in that exact, like, no, it was Libra then Aries, and now I just rolled Aries, Libra. Like, that's disturbing. But anyway, Cancer. Okay. So, Aries, Libra, Cancer for pile number 2. Let's look at your cards. Divine Guidance. I didn't even realize that Divination and Divine Guidance came out together. Knight of Swords. This is called Witch of Swords in this deck, but it's the Knight of Swords. And Three of Swords. There was a sudden end to a relationship, probably a romantic relationship. It could have been a friendship, honestly. I don't really know. I'm just saying that because there's passion here. I mean, I kind of am getting a specific situation where maybe you had feelings for someone and they didn't have feelings for you, or you had feelings for... No. Or they had feelings for you, you didn't have feelings for them. You get what I mean? There could have been an unrequited love situation. There could have been like a multitude of ways that this could have played out here. Queen of Pentacles in the Chariot and Ace of Wands and the Two of Cups. So to me, the message I'm getting here is incredibly clear, which is know your strength and know your potential fertility. Fertility, see that as a lot to do with pregnancy and stuff like that, but with fertility, we can think of fresh ideas and generating and creating wealth, giving birth to wealth even, and giving birth to a good life. And the Queen of Pentacles, since she is an Earth card, that makes a lot of sense to me. But you really just have to tap into your strength, and in time, you will find a new person to be passionate about. I think this is really just meant to reassure you because going into the end of this year, I'm assuming this breakup has just happened, or by the time you're getting this, you would probably know that that's gonna happen already. I don't think this is telling you like something surprising, because I mean, I don't want to worry anyone. If this hasn't happened to you yet, then it may not be your pile, or if you're not expecting it to happen. You may even be the one doing the breaking up, though, is what I'm seeing. That's the thing. And people assume that if you're the one doing the breaking up, that it doesn't hurt, but it still does. Because you may have passion for this person still, and maybe you're worried you won't be able to have that passion with somebody else, but there's something wrong with this person. They're not good for you. For whatever reason, you have to separate from them. Divine Guidance, trust those feelings because better is coming to you. So that's pretty simple. I will get a couple more cards, but To me, this is just saying the potential is within you. The potential doesn't lie in anyone else. Like, people can have this anxiety, oh, well, if I don't have this person, will I ever get anyone else? Yes, is basically what this is saying. But you have to tap into your own strength. And I think that, let me get a couple cards while I'm saying that. You might have a tendency to prioritize relationships over yourself, even sometimes without meaning to. I don't think that you're the kind of person who's like so low confidence that the relationship is all that matters to you. But I think you do like to make other people feel cared for. And if this person is, oh my God, sorry. I always get freaked out by my own cards. I started noticing this sword and then this came out as I was thinking to myself, and maybe this person, like, you try to help them, but they hurt you. You get wrapped up in trying to help them because you know that if you're hurt, you would want someone to help you. You would want somebody to nourish you back to life and back to health, right? But instead, this is like swallowing you whole. You're not more involved in this because you have low self-esteem. You do try to maintain your own stuff as well, but this is taking a lot of your energy because this person is potentially manipulative and emotionally immature. Knight of Swords. I always see Knight of Swords as somebody being very cutting with their words. Wheel of Fortune. Your fortune is changing. You may be in this position where you're really getting your feelings hurt, or you feel like this person's being really hurtful towards you. Okay, whatever, on to the next thing. Your life is going to get so much better. Because this is a minor card and this is a major card. So if you think about the life impact of this being a minor upsetting thing and this being a major beneficial thing, in reality, it's this major turning point for you as an individual. So the advice then would be to let this pass and let yourself move on from this. With the Lovers, you do have the capacity, Queen of Cups, to be in a very loving relationship, and you do have the emotional maturity. You just need to be with somebody who matches you and isn't going to take advantage of that. With Strength at the bottom, you're very nurturing. You do still have things to learn about relationships, but that doesn't mean you need to be paired with somebody who's going to take advantage of you. The Hangman reverse, Knight of Pentacles. You may feel like you don't have much going on in your life right now, to be honest. And like you've been being patient for something and for anything to change. I'm really getting here with the Nine of Swords reverse. You don't need to worry. And see, I don't get messages like this all the time, but I'm getting with Strength, you are watched over. I don't know if any of you guys who are watching this pile, if you have a sister, a grandmother, a mother, an aunt, or even a really close friend who is deceased, they are watching over you. I really feel like with the Six of Wands, this is victory. This is what this person would have wanted for you. Move on and pursue the best that your life has to offer. That's it for pile number 2. I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. Before I take out your cards, I'm going to roll my astrology dice 3 times to get 3 signs. If this is your sign, sun, moon, or rising, that's just an additional confirmation that this is your pile and that this is your reading. If your sign doesn't come out, don't worry. It can still be your reading, but this is just some extra. Ooh, Sagittarius, I'll take that. That'll be an extra one, so Sagittarius. But that's just confirmation that this pile will be for you, okay? So we have Sagittarius already, Gemini, Taurus, and we'll get one more. Gemini again. It ended up just being 3. Gemini, Taurus, Sagittarius. Let's see what your cards are and what the advice you need is. I didn't even realize this while I was pulling. We have 3 of Wands here and 3 of Wands here. We got 2 of the same. So this is very emphasized, this 3 of Wands, which is an energy of waiting. I think this might be about just having patience with yourself, because 3 of Wands is waiting for something to come in. And 8 of Cups, I'm seeing that as walking away, letting go. And we also have this. It seems like by releasing something and just waiting it out, everything is going to be fine. Affection, productivity, abundance. Maybe you feel like you need to give yourself grace. Maybe you're not accomplishing as much as you want. But 10 of Swords reversed, this isn't the end of the world. And the Void. They call it the Void in this deck, but it's the Fool card. This is not the end of the world. Things are actually going to be fine. It's okay to wait for things to get better and to turn around. That's not advice that people give a lot, because we as a society, we have a tendency to procrastinate a lot. But even if there is an element of procrastination here with you, I think it's deeper than that. Like, you may have real interpersonal issues that you're working through, or health problems. Maybe you lost a loved one, maybe you lost a pet, maybe you're actually grieving something, whether it was a literal death that happened or it's just something complicated or emotional you're going through. You do have what it takes, and it's okay to just give yourself grace, let go of where you've done things wrong, have affection for yourself. Realize if you really sit there and you say to yourself, I'm truly trying my best, then you're trying your best. I'm going to get some additional cards. 9 of Cups. That's saying that you're going to get what you want. 4 of Pentacles. It's just a matter of holding on. It's literally just a matter of waiting and not like this. It says letting go of something, right? Like, I'm trying to figure out the way to phrase this. Letting go in terms of like releasing control of what you don't have control over, which ties in with Temperance, which is the Patience card. But 4 of Pentacles in the sense of not giving up. Still keeping that in your heart. You don't have to give up on what you want. You just have to have patience to know that it's coming to you, because it is. The Chariot. It's already been decided as long as you keep moving forward with it. The Hermit. Too many cards just flew out for me to take all of those. That just seems like the Hermit's all about being reclusive, but it's also about wisdom and being deep in thought. The Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups, the Tower on the bottom. I think that if you don't find an outlet for these emotions, they're going to tear you up. You're just feeling very stressed about this. Because the King of Cups can be somebody who keeps their emotions inside and doesn't express them that much. And that can be a positive thing or a negative thing. But in this situation, I'm getting maybe like bottling up. Like, I think you just need to share the burden of what's going on with you mentally with the people that care about you. I know a lot of people don't want to burden others. But there's like, if number 1, I don't think you're a burden just for sharing the way that you feel. Number 2, though, I do understand that there are people who feel really like uncomfortable sharing their feelings with others. So there is a way to do it that isn't like the most detailed or the most overbearing in quotations. Like, you could literally just say like, oh, you know, I'm feeling like kind of down and insecure about this or whatever. Like, you don't have to say everything, like, I feel like I'll never succeed. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to, like, fully show them everything that you're feeling, but just share the burden with them. 4 of Wands, because these are your for-lifers, okay? There are people in your life right now who are your for-lifers, and they're going to always build you up, even when you get torn down. Next year, Index, there is a shakeup that's coming, and it will be difficult. Maybe it's something that would have been more difficult for you to deal with in the past if you didn't have this actual support system. But the Tower is usually not something that's good coming to an end. This is usually like, it has to be done, it has to be finished. It's something that's overstayed its welcome. And yeah, like, it can be challenging, but you're gonna have people to get you through it. And what that is oh geez, the Devil and the 5 of Swords. You're gonna look back on this Tower and be like, that bullshit. Like, I did not want to be chained to that, and I hated that. So this might actually be something that you wanted out of your life, but that you couldn't break free from. The Emperor, it could be a relationship, it could be a man. For some of you, this is like a breakup. You know, maybe there's an abusive man. And the only reason why I say man is because of the Emperor, but it could be a person of any gender. Let's say you're in an abusive relationship with a man, and you're always trying to get away, and he's doing everything to pull you back, and then suddenly he breaks up with you. Like, that's the energy this is giving, right? Like, you've been trying to get away from him, and now suddenly he's done with you as if it was his decision. And obviously somebody like that would make a huge stink. So if that's your situation, like, you've been trying to get out of like an abusive relationship, maybe look out for that. The Empress, though, is like, you're you, stable. This isn't going to be able to shake you because you have your own support system and you're confident in yourself now. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. This is why the advice is to like be easy on yourself and to lean on other people with the emotions you're having, and then to also allow these people to lead you through the transition period you're going to be having. Let me see if I can pull just a couple more cards about what this Tower is going to be for some of you, because for some of you, if it's not going to be a relationship, I know that when I get the Tower, I get really nervous. So maybe I should just get a couple more options. So what else could this Tower be? The Magician and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, this could be like financial. Because to me, the Magician, Six of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles reads as getting more money. What's the last piece of advice? You are not weak for showing emotions, and you're not wrong for feeling emotions. And your emotions also are not going to overwhelm you. You are going to be fine. You're stronger than you think you are, and you have the ability to walk away from things. Four of Swords. You just need to rest. Don't let your anxiety make you so stressed and make you feel trapped. So that's what I have for you guys, pile number 3. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.